So this material that is going to be serving as the body measures 12 by 34. So the width is 12 and the length is 34. You need just one of this, just one. And this other one that will be serving as the front pocket measures 13 inches by 8 inches. 13 by 8. Hmm? To be serving as the front pocket. 13 by I actually made it SS so that we can always trim out after attaching. So it's supposed to be 12 by 8, but I just made it 13 to avoid any mistake. So you can actually make yours 12 by 8. So but this is 13 by 8. So you need one of this. And for this, there will be the cover of the front pocket. It measures 11 by 6 inches. You also need one of this. We are going to do something to this. Fold like this, then come with your French curve. And then cut out. So this is what we have. So this is a loop hook. Loop hook. I know you know this loop hook. So what I'll be doing, I'll be attaching it to this one. I'll put it here at the middle, and then so, and then or no, I'll just put here first. I'll put here first, and so I'll put at the middle of this front bag, and so, and after that, what I'll do is to bias this round. Then I'll bias it round. I'll also bias this place straight, and then I'll show you what I have to do next. So this is what I have after everything. I've already put this, and I've already biased it. So the next thing to do is to measure from here down, as in measure 17 inches down. So to locate the position where you put the front pocket, 17 inches, this is it. 17 inches too. I've already marked it. This is it. So the next thing to do is to position your front pocket like this. Make sure it's touching the 17 inches. You don't have any issue, even if, because there's already excess, so I can position it whichever way it works. So go ahead and sew straight like this. After sew, okay, let me show you after sewing. So this is what we have after sewing. So the next thing to do is to flip to the other side. So the bag is moving. So we'll go ahead and sew down so that we have a bag here. So let's do that. So this is what we have. So I'll go ahead and cut out the excess. So this is it. So from the top, we'll go ahead and measure 8 down. 8 like this. 8 like this. So it's at this point we put in our this other part. But you put it like this. Make sure you centralize it. So I'll go ahead and sew like this, and then after that I'll flip it. So let me sew and show you. Okay, so this is what we have. I went ahead to cover this rough edge after putting this with a bias. So this is what we have. I'll flip it. It's at this point that we are going to be putting the other side of this loop so that everything will correspond. So we are putting it here. So I'll go ahead and sew it. And after sewing it, I'll go ahead and put my foam like this. There's the foam. And then I'll also put my lining like so. And then I'll go ahead, don't mind the arrangement, I'll arrange it very well when I'm sewing. I'll go ahead and sew it 4 corner. Then I'll show you what I have next. So this is what I have. So the next thing to do is to cut the the I don't know what to call it. Should I say the bag opening? The bag opening up here. So that's what I want to do now. So I'm going to fold. Okay, let me fold to this side. I'm going to fold like so. Hmm? And then from here to here, I'm going to measure 7 inches. 7 inches. Of course, I'll take the 7 inches to this side to have a straight line. And then from here to here, 1.5 inches. 1.5. Then go ahead to connect the line. So you can see. So I'll go ahead and use my French curve to curve everything. So make a curve here using my French curve. So this is it. Go ahead and cut. So this what we have. after cutting. So I'll go ahead and seal. Just hold it down with my sewing machine. And after that, I just want to do everything once. After that, I'll put my zip cloth, and then also put my zip cloth here. And then maybe I'll put my bias too, and then I'll show you what we have. Before I forget, before I put my zip cloth in this other part, in this other part, I'll make sure I put my handle here, my handle. So I'll do that before I'll eventually put my zip cloth. This handle measure the width is 3 inches. The width is 3 inches and the length is 12 inches. So it's just to fold. When you fold it to everything will 1.5. So fold and then make sure you put a foam inside. There's a foam inside, and then use your bias to hold it to cover the rough edges. So that's it. And then we're going to put it like this, and then we'll show you what we got later. So this is what I have after sewing. I went ahead to seal this. You can see. So let me show you the front. This is it. So what we'll do now, this is the zip. We'll go ahead and cut the side. So this measures about 8.5 inches and 8.5 by 11 inches. So I have to fold like this and then use my French curve to curve. This is going to be for the side. For the side. What's this? So I cut it out. Cut this part out and show you what we have. So this is it. I have to cut two of it. Two of it. So this is what we'll be using for the side. This is what we'll be using for the side. So for you to put, of course, you notch the bag. This where the hand is the middle. This is where the hand is, this handle. So you notch here and notch the corresponding lower part. So I've gone ahead to notch it anyway. I've also notched this. So we're going to be turning this to the other side. Notch to notch, this notch to this notch. So it's better you start sewing. Okay, we just sew. I'll show you what we have. There's something I want you to take note of. If you see this, the length of this is about 8.5 inches. 8.5 inches. 8.5, that's the length. So what you do is that, because this might be bigger than this, but I did not make a pattern for it. I just doing straight sewing so that I will not be misleading anybody. So to sew it, just go ahead and this is the lower part, that's the notch. Just come up, that's 8.5 divided by 2, we have 4.25 here. So that's here 4.25. Just mark it, mark it, mark it, mark it, 4.25. So when you sew from the top, see, I'm going to sew from the top. I don't want to start from the lower part. When you sew from the top, as you're sewing, When you get to that point that you marked, just stop. Even if you've not exhausted this part, just stop. Hmm? Likewise, this other side. When you get to that point, stop. I'll tell you what next to do. So this is what I was saying. When I got here, then I got to this point that I marked, I had to stop. I stopped. This is it. Mhm. Likewise, this I stopped. So the excess, I'm going to be cutting it out. I'm going to be cutting it out. So this excess, I'll cut it out so that I can sew this down. So let me do that. Be careful while cutting it. So this is it. So I'm going to sew this down, and then I'll do likewise in this other side, and then go ahead and bias it. I'll show you what our beautiful bag looks like. Please don't forget to like our videos and share. If you've not yet subscribed, please do that. What are you waiting for, safe? Do that. Thank you. So this is what we have after sewing. Let me turn it to the other side. So this is it. The bag is ready. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It's beautiful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.